Sadness is something we all feel. And sometimes it feels overwhelming, like a wave crashing over you, pulling you under. We all experience loss, disappointment, and those moments where we just feel lost. Today, I'll share 10 common reasons people feel sad and, more importantly, 5 ways to rediscover happiness. Let's talk. Loss. It leaves a hole in your heart, a space that used to be filled with laughter, with love, with a future you imagined. Losing someone or something you love, whether it's a person, a job, or a dream, can leave you feeling empty, adrift. But even in the depths of sorrow, remember that you are not defined by what you've lost. You are still here, still capable of love, still worthy of joy. We are wired for connection, for belonging. It's in our DNA to crave the comfort of others, the feeling of being seen and understood. But even in a crowded world, loneliness can creep in, whispering that we're invisible, unheard. That feeling of disconnection, of being isolated even when surrounded by people, can be a profound source of sadness. Reach out, even if it's scary. True connection can chase away the shadows of loneliness. We all have dreams, visions of how we want our lives to unfold. But what happens when those expectations aren't met? When the job falls through, the relationship ends, or the path we envisioned takes an unexpected turn? Disappointment stings. It can leave us feeling lost, questioning our choices, wondering where we went wrong. But here's the thing. Disappointment is often a redirection in disguise. Give yourself permission to grieve what could have been, then look for the opportunity hidden in the rubble of your expectations. Life is full of demands, responsibilities that pile up like storm clouds on the horizon. Work, family, finances, the weight of it all can become overwhelming, leaving us feeling like we're drowning under the pressure. Stress can manifest in so many ways: anxiety, fatigue, irritability, a feeling of being constantly on edge. If you're feeling crushed under the weight of stress, remember this: you are not a machine. You are a human being, deserving of rest, of compassion, of moments to breathe and simply be. In the age of social media, it's easier than ever to fall into the comparison trap. We scroll through carefully curated feeds, bombarded with images of perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect families. It's easy to start feeling inadequate, like our lives don't measure up. Remember, social media is a highlight reel, not reality. You are enough, just as you are, with your messy, imperfect, perfectly human life. Focus on your own journey, your own definition of success and happiness. We all crave purpose, a sense that our lives have meaning beyond the day-to-day. But sometimes we can feel lost, adrift in a sea of possibilities, unsure of which direction to take. That lack of direction, that feeling of what's the point, can be a heavy weight to carry. But here's the truth. Your purpose isn't something you find, it's something you create. It's about identifying what matters to you, what makes your heart sing, and then taking small steps towards it. Our minds and bodies are intricately connected. When our physical health suffers, our emotional well-being often follows suit. Chronic pain, illness, or a lack of energy can make it harder to cope with life's challenges, amplifying feelings of sadness and despair. Taking care of your physical health isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. It's about giving yourself the best possible foundation for emotional well-being. The past can be a seductive liar. It whispers stories of what could have been, replays mistakes in vivid detail, and magnifies regrets until they feel insurmountable. We all have regrets, choices we wish we had made differently, words we wish we could take back. But dwelling on the past only keeps us stuck, preventing us from moving forward into the fullness of our lives. Forgiving yourself, offering yourself the same compassion you would extend to a friend, is essential for breaking free from the shackles of past regrets. The future is a vast, uncharted territory, and while that can be exciting, it can also be terrifying. Uncertainty about what lies ahead, about the choices we'll make and the challenges we'll face can breed anxiety, fear, and a deep-seated sadness. But here's the thing about the future, it's unwritten. Every day is a new opportunity to make choices that align with our values, to step outside our comfort zones, and to create a future filled with purpose and meaning. We are not meant to go through life alone. We need connection, we need support. We need to know that we are seen, heard, and loved for who we truly are. When we feel like no one understands, like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's easy to slip into sadness, to feel isolated and unseen. Remember this, you are not alone. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's about shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, from what's wrong to what's right. It's about finding moments of joy in the ordinary, about appreciating the small things that make life beautiful. Start a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things, big or small, that you're grateful for. Human connection is a lifeline. It's the antidote to loneliness, the balm that soothes our souls. When we feel sad, withdrawn, or disconnected, reaching out to someone who cares can make all the difference. A simple conversation, a shared laugh, a moment of vulnerability, these are the threads that weave us together. Pick up the phone, send a text, schedule a coffee date. Our bodies are our homes, the vessels that carry us through life. When we nourish our bodies, we nourish our minds and spirits as well. Exercise, healthy eating, and enough sleep. These aren't just buzzwords. They're acts of self-care that can have a profound impact on our emotional well-being. Movement is medicine. It releases endorphins, reduces stress, and improves our mood. Fuel your body with nutritious foods that provide energy and vitality. When we're feeling down, it's easy to get caught up in the big picture, to focus on all the things that feel out of reach. But happiness isn't a destination. It's a journey made up of small steps, tiny victories, and moments of joy along the way. Set small, achievable goals for yourself each day. And when you achieve those goals, no matter how small they may seem, celebrate them. There's a profound truth hidden in the act of giving. When we focus on others, when we extend kindness and compassion, we not only lift them up, but we lift ourselves up as well. Giving doesn't have to be grand or expensive. It's about the small, everyday acts of kindness that ripple outward, creating a more beautiful and compassionate world. By focusing on others, we shift our perspective, tap into our own resilience, and rediscover the joy of human connection. Sadness is part of life, but so is happiness. It's not about denying the hard stuff, but about remembering that joy is still within reach. It's about understanding our emotions, showing ourselves compassion, and taking small steps each day towards a brighter, more joyful life. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who might need it. And remember, happiness is within your reach.